Falafel Embryo, what is going on? We are here heading into week 12. Started week 12 already on Thursday with the 3 Thanksgiving games. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. A little late, as are these videos, and I apologize. The holiday got me a little bit behind, but I'm here delivering on the weekend for you guys. And yeah, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. And like I said, no more awards for this season. We're only going to be talking about the playoffs for the next couple weeks and relegation and all kinds of fun stuff or not fun stuff, depending on where you are at the standings. So we will get right into that. Eliminated from the playoffs already is going to be S. Ramir, Fantasy Insider, and Nick Tar. You 3 guys, no chance to make the playoffs, so no chance at safety this year. You are the 3 facing relegation or closest to relegation right now, so a lot to play for in these last 5 weeks. Clinch the playoffs. This is kind of crazy, but no one has clinched the playoffs. Both first place teams are 8-3, but neither one of them are safe yet. First through 9th place, ending with Evan in the standings, all still have a fighting chance to make the playoffs. So these week's matchups are going to be huge because people are going to clinch after this week. It's going to, mathematically, it only makes sense. So this is the last week you have to really, make that stand. If you lose this week, you're probably in pretty bad shape. Make sure you get those W's. So for week 12, the games of the week, according to me, the ones with the most playoff implications, those are going to be 5-6 CB versus 6-5 Mr. Meeseeks. And then we've got 6-5 Dead Duck versus 4-7 Evan. So those are the 2 games of the week, the most that can change based on the outcome of those matchups. Otherwise, the game of the week would have been 7-4 Benchwarmer versus 8-3 JJ Knight. But, those guys are both up there in the standings, probably aren't going to do too much. So then we've got some lopsided matchups with 8-3 Go Pack Go versus 3-8 Fantasy Insider, 7-4 Caveman versus 2-9 Niktar, and 7-4 Darth Paikai versus 3-8 S. Ramir. So those are all the matchups rounding out week 12. Like I said, people are going to be clinching a playoff spot this week. Let's hope that it is you. 5 weeks left in the season for those of you facing relegation, such as myself. So make sure that after week 13, you don't just quit. You don't just think that you're out of it already, blah, blah, blah. Those final 3 weeks will have a lot to say in terms of your final record and your final points scored. Remember, relegation is based off record first. If there's anybody that is tied in record, then it goes 2 points for. So just make sure you're getting your best lineups in there, all that kind of stuff. And good luck to everybody. And I will talk to you next week heading into week 13, and we will have a lot to talk about. So good luck and talk to you later.